What's up guys, welcome back to another Lantern Control video. Today we have a really weird brew that 5-0'd recently. I didn't want to change anything because maybe they're onto something. So let's go over some of these maybe weird card choices and talk about why they might be powerful. So starting with the lands, this deck is primarily Simic based with Ancient Grudges in the side. It kind of goes back to some old builds with Academy Ruins and Ghost Quarter. We also have one Manamo that can untap Academy Ruins if we need it. This deck's also running Cephalid Coliseum, typically to mill ourselves, most likely to try to find Life From the Loam, or just clear something off the top of our deck. So when I first saw this version, it kind of looked like a weird Temur Breach deck. It's running the Bauble, Mox Amber, Mox Opal, Tamiyo, and Emry package. So maybe they're thinking it's good in Breach, why not try it in Lantern? We have a normal package of Codex Shredder and Lantern of Insight. Notably, we are missing Pixis of Pandemonium, so no exiling there. I do like the inclusion of 3 Surgical. There's a lot of graveyard decks, a lot of combo decks, and Surgical can just snipe their win con. Another angle of attack with this deck is 2 Life From the Loam. So we have run Life From the Loam in the past, and it's felt okay. We've had it as like a 1 or 2 of, but this deck is looking to utilize Life From the Loam even more with 3 Ghost Quarter and 4 Urza Saga. So if you can get that recursion going, it's pretty powerful. And then lastly, we're running a set of Stock Up. So Stock Up is the new card selection card from Aether Drift. We get to look at the top 5 cards and pick 2 of them. This can be really good if you're missing that one lock piece. So let's say you have Lantern, maybe you want to find Shredder, or you're desperately looking for a bridge and you want to find that. For our sideboard, we have 1 Aether Canonist. This is typically for combo decks. Brave Revelation for enchantments, Kappa Cannoneer. This is kind of like a sideboard pivot. You'll find yourself bringing this in because most decks are playing Wrath Disguise, so Kappa kind of gets around that. 2 Toxic Deluge for small creature decks, 2 Ancient Grudge for artifacts, 2 Torpor Orb for Urza midrange, 2 Vexing Bauble for free spells, another Pithing Needle, and then Gemstone Caverns when you're on the draw. So that is the new Lantern Control featuring Tamiyo and Emry. I want to remind you guys that we are part of the MTG Creator Program, so I have lots of play points to give away to our subs. I actually just posted a giveaway on my YouTube community tab, so if that's something you're interested in, make sure to check that out. And I want to give a shout out to our newest YouTube channel members: Wolf Spider, Bird of the Burb, It's Boyd, Meditech, Sovacito, and Soviet Tortoise. Thank you so much for your support. So if you're interested in becoming a YouTube channel member, you get access to all those cool perks like loyalty badges, cool emotes, shoutouts like that, and early access to videos like this one. So if you want to see more Lantern content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's get into the gameplay. All right, welcome to match 1. We're on the draw. We're going to keep this hand. We have turn 1 Tamiyo, turn 2 Saga, followed up by any kind of interaction we need. Leyland of the Guild Pact. Good target for Haywire Might. And to Paseju. Oath of Nissa. Going to be an interesting match. See what they find. Is this like an Omnath deck? They find a Forest. So we're still going to lead with Tamiyo, and the next turn we'll Haywire Might this away. Sanctum into Tamiyo. This would have been really nice to be on the play, so we could get rid of that immediately. I'll just pass, especially if they have really weird lands. Ooh, mono green? So getting rid of this will be huge to turn Nykthos off. We draw Lantern of Insight. Play Saga out. We'll attack. Make a clue. Play Haywire Might. We'll pop this immediately. Killing Leyline, and so this looks like it's gonna be, I guess, a Saga construct match right now. So I kind of want to keep the bubbles around. We're gonna be making more clue tokens. Level it Rumble. See what they hit. Maybe we can Storm. Probably Surgical Storm the Festival. They need 10 mana for that though. And Overload of the Hauntwood. So this is just like a nice mono green ramp deck. We can also just like Ghost Quarter this. Make another clue. We'll play out Ghost Quarter. So we can Ghost Quarter this. We can also make the construct. Probably just wait until they cast a spell. 1, 2. Yeah, we'll see if they play anything that has more pips, and then we'll blow it up. They play a Forest for turn though, so they have a Karn? Oh, Overlord. So they're just hard casting that. They ramp. We're going to make something bigger than that, hopefully. It's a 4-4 into... How afraid are we of Nykthos? I mean, they already have a lot of mana, and we have Surgical for Storm the Festivals. I mean, we could also get Soul Guide Lantern to snipe that, but I kind of just want to use Surgical on it. We have Lantern. We could get... So let's get Codex Shredder here. That Urza Saga. Play Lantern. So it's bigger than this. There's a Karn on top. Let's get rid of Karn. They didn't have a Karn last time. How afraid are we of Karn? We could Surgical it, but then they have Storm the Festival, but I don't think that matters. Let's just get rid of Karn now. It's their combo beast, and it like shuts up our deck. Their hand is... They do have a Storm the Festival in hand, actually, but without Karn, they can get some stuff, but it's like not the biggest deal. Now I kind of wish I got... Well, I mean, yeah, I kind of wish I got Soul God now for this Storm, but they already have one in hand. Okay, move to combat. I'll attack with both, make a clue token, pop the constructs. They have a land on top. So they could turn Timber, they could cast another Overlord, or they can Storm the Festival. Alright, they do just cast another Overlord. Make another land. No attacks. Draw Shredder. Definitely want them to draw the ley line. So we're probably going to surgical them. So the tough part is if we ghost quarter this, we have to ghost quarter this. Maybe we just don't care about this, but we ghost quarter this, play Sanctum, make a construct. Or maybe we just draw with a clue token, draw the surgical and surgical storm the festivals. Maybe that's the play. Play out a shredder. We'll attack with both. We're just going to trade a construct for one of these, which is fine. They take 10. Okay, they block like this, like we expected. That's fine. Oh, they both died. They were 6/5s, actually. My bad. So that was a bad block by them. Okay, and they concede. All right, so against mono green Karn. Needle for Karn, definitely. Gemstone Caverns. Ray of Revelation. Well, let's see. We can actually look at their deck right here. They have Ley Lines, Kiora. It's just like that normal mono green ramp. Nissa, Fnatic. Like maybe we want the Deluges. Could help reset the board. I'm not sure. Let's see. If we want these three. Definitely want Ensnaring Bridge. I don't think they have a way to beat Ensnaring Bridge, honestly. At least not in the main. They probably have like Force of Vigors in the sideboard. Board out of Cephalid Coliseum because we're bringing in Gemstones. I like the Surgicals for Karn and for anything else, especially if they rumble into them. Maybe take like a Bauble out. We'll just go 2 Baubles out. I think it's hard to sideboard with this deck. You just kind of want the combo. You could go like 1 Shredder, 1 Lantern out as well. All right, this is a 1-lander. You do have the Bridge and the Surgical, but everything else is kind of rough. So we'll go to mulligan this one. This is a no-lander. Jeez. All right, we're going to 5. 2-lander with Mox, Bridge. We'll keep... I really want that Surgical for Karn, honestly. I want to keep Bridge as well. So I want these 4. So we have to put back 2 of these. This should be a sick 7 hand, though, unfortunately. Let's put back these because we have no way of turning them on. They also have main deck Besagers, which can be annoying. They start with a Delighted Halfling. Another Bauble. We'll go Ghost Quarter, Bauble, Bauble. And I do kind of want to save these for Urza Saga if possible, but we'll see. If we don't draw a land next turn, we'll crack 1. Let's see what they ramp into. They have Deserted Temple for the Nykthos. There's Rumble. They find Storm, Fnatic. They have really good hits here. Let's see what they take. I feel like they take Kiora, right? Yeah, they choose Kiora. Some contention here between Urza Saga and Snaring Bridge. All right, they pass the turn. We find Ray of Revelation. Go Urza Saga. We'll crack 1 Bauble since we didn't draw that land. Cavalier on top. Really hoping they don't have Karn. Hoping we draw land. Mox Amber is not a land. They play Forest. This looks like Karn. Kiora. I didn't see him tap for blue. It's not show the mana symbols aren't showing up at the top here, so you can't really tell what it is. They untap the Besaju. They have another follow-up play. Nothing. I'm gonna crack this Bauble. Leyline on top. I really want to draw some lands here. Jeez. Some rough draws here. We'll pass the turn. Can't even make a construct. It's a very sad mull to 5 here. Do they have like Force of Vigor? What is this? Besaju? No, they would only cost 1. Endurance. They endurance us. Oh, they do have the Nykthos. We can't even like Ghost Quarter them because we have no lands. So we're kind of like at a lose-lose here. Like in theory, you'd want to crack this in response to them like untapping it. They do have a Storm the Festival. There's the Leyland they top decked. So they can pay 1, untap Nykthos, tap for mana, down to Kiora, tap Nykthos, Storm the Festival. We'll do it until they have Karn, I guess. Again, you could Ghost Quarter them to stop all of this, but we probably lost. I just kind of want to see what they do. Maybe we'll see some sideboard cards. Cavalier. All right, nothing of note. They did bring in Endurances. That's one of the sideboard cards they brought in. It's hard to imagine they don't have a Force of Vigor. Second Leyline. 1 card in hand. They attack for 3. I think we are going to be priced into getting rid of this. All right, we'll tap this. Oh, actually, can we... I think we can do both. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Let's get a Soul God Lantern. Aether Storm the Festival. I was considering getting a Haywire Might too. Play this. Play Bridge out. And we're just going to do this now. Like if we do it a draw step, they could draw an extra Forest, but they run so many forests that it's not really going to matter. And then we'll just pass. We'll hold up Surgical for hopefully Karn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 6 mana technically. 7. They get him for 1. I would love a Life From the Loam. Please don't have Karn here. Oh, just Cavalier. See if they put Karn in the yard. They draw. No Karn. Utopia Sprawl. Alright, so far so good. Haywire Might. I mean, we could eat both Ley Lines. I don't think that does anything. Let's just play out Haywire Might. We can hold this up. They have no cards in hand. They've seen half their deck so far, though. Luckily, no Karns. Alright, they did draw a spell. Oh, no. They're bringing back Ronus to draw a card. Checks out. They do have a couple of Ronuses in there, actually. Maybe that might have been the play to Surgical those. Now they get to draw a bunch with Fnatic. Yeah, maybe as soon as Cavalier missed, that might have been the play. They attack for 1. I think we just take it. I don't think blocking and blowing up one of these is going to do anything. Take a draw step. There's a Saga. We'll just play that and pass. And we didn't bring in the Deluges, which they'd have to be for like 6 here. They found something. Turn Timber Symbiosis. They find a Fanatic. Oh, they find Nykthos for 20 mana. What do they have? Alright, they have nothing apparently. They have 2 cards in hand, unlimited mana. We draw Mox Opal. God. Our top decks are just like really bad compared to theirs. Yeah, we'll pass. I don't mind holding this up. If they want to attack into a construct, that's fine. Fine Overlord. No attacks. Still no Karns, man. I guess they have like, they're all on the bottom of the deck. Unless they're going to do something now. We haven't had a chance to surgical anything. Another Kiora. They untap Nykthos. Alright, we'll make a construct. Maybe we can get the lantern thing going on here. Let's just float the mana. Go get a lantern now that we drew Shredder. Rumble on top. There's Needle. I really want that to just the name Karn. Because the static ability's annoying, but it's not the worst. But if they do draw Karn, how are we winning? Is the question. Because Rumble's most certainly going to find Karn. Draw Pithing Needle. Mox Amber on top. Play another Opal. Play Pithing Needle. One name Karn. And then we'll just pass. Maybe Karn's on top here and we can do something. So they're going to draw Rumble. There's Nykthos. 4 cards entered. Is it Karn? Karn is not there. Where's Karn? They choose Nissa. Alright, they play Nissa. We don't care about that. They plus on a land. No attacks. We'll mill. I mean, sure. I mean, we could mill them out, honestly. I don't want to draw an Amber, so we'll just mill ourselves. They're close enough, and they also have Endurance. They can shuffle everything back. Dude, another Amber? Life from the Loam. Honestly, let's mill the Endurance so they can't do that. Flooded Halfling on top. I just can't believe these draws. We're still in it, though. Get this out of our hands so that way nothing can attack. I'll just pass. They're going to draw Halfling for turn. They have nothing in their graveyard. Land on top. All right, they just pass. We draw Life from the Loam. There's Ensnaring Bridge. Let's Loam back Urza Saga. Is there anything else? We'll just do the one, because I don't want to have more cards in hand. Play Urza Saga and just pass. Weird game. Just hiding behind Bridge. There's Fanatic. We don't care about that. Let's dredge this. Just put really not much in the yard. Ghost Quarter. Cast Life from the Loam on Urza Saga. Play Urza Saga out and just pass. There's no way that 4 Karns are on the bottom 1/4 of their library, right? There's Storm the Festival. Let's mill that. Maybe we surgical it. There's Karn. Wow, okay. Cancel. There's Tamiyo. We'll do this. Now we just win. We get another Shredder. Shredder Karn. Now we can surgical Karn. That's crazy. All the Karns were just like at the bottom. Very lucky for us. We had some answers, sort of, but Halflings, another Storm. They don't really have, even if they Storm, they can get back. Another Endurance, I guess, is annoying. Play the land. I'll just pass. At their draw step, we'll hit Nykthos. There's another Nykthos. They're still going to have like a million mana, but they just pass. We'll dredge back Loam. Both the mana. Go get another Shredder. Academy on top. We'll mill this. Mill Endurance. That was the only way they were getting back. Life from the Loam. Get back Saga. Play Saga. And just pass the turn. Alright, looks like they're just skipping through their turns. We'll cancel. Play Academy. They have 5 cards left in the library, so we win after next turn. So we'll just, they can draw the Halfling. There's Rumble. Just mill them. Mill them. Mill them. Yeah, like Storm does nothing anymore. Alright, we'll just get another Lantern. Doesn't really matter what we get. Play land. Mill them. Pass the turn. And we get there. Alright, welcome to match 2 on the draw. We're against Kahira. This is 2-lander. We have a lot of artifacts to turn on Opal, so we're going to try it. Kahira is usually a slower deck too, so we shall see. They shock and steam vents. I'm not sure what that could mean. Tamiyo. Play Lantern. See if they like force this or something. Or pierce it. They do nothing. Oh, this is going to be a hard matchup. This is going to be main deck Wrath Disguise, and we're just going to get blown out. Alright, let's play Tamiyo. I'd imagine they have like Bolt or something for this. Alright, we'll just pass. Definitely want to draw a couple more lands. Emry isn't the worst draw. Alluring Revealed. Getting rid of Teferi. Oh, Gaia Reach. Yeah, this is going to be like Jeskai Control with Narset and everything. Not going to be fun. And they have Pending already. We can't even cast. Alright, so we draw Emry. Play Urza Saga. Play out this Emry. I don't think like this isn't really a bridge matchup either. We find Shredder, Mox Amber. We do have a land on top too, so we can start making constructs. Again, trying to dodge Wrath Disguise. Meticulous Archive on top. If we can get the Shredder back along with Lantern, maybe we can do something. Play the land. Let's get back Shredder. We'll pass. Again, we're assuming they have Wrath Disguise in hand and they're just letting us do our thing before we explode. They shock and Hallowed Fountain. This is where Hand Disruption would really come in handy. They Archmage Charm. Target Shredder. It's actually really funny. I'm going to target us. Life from the Loam. Nice value engine with Saga. So I guess we're going to have to get another Shredder. They mill themselves. They find Solitude. Counterspell on top. With Life in the Loam and Saga, it's really going to be hard for them to keep up with that, as long as we can kind of keep that going. They do run Fields, though. Narset. So they are going to pitch Solitude to Urza Saga. That will be a thing. There's Wrath Disguise. Definitely going to have to get Shredder that, and Surgical it, as long as it's not countered. Make a construct. Stock up. Make another construct. Get Shredder. Mill them. They'll attack Narset. See if they want to Solitude it. They do. They pitch Orm's Chant. I'm just going to Surgical Wrath Disguise now. Hopefully they don't have a counter. They do not. Their hand is Counterspell, Spell Snare. Wow, okay. They have a set of Wrath Disguise. That is terrifying. Yeah, this deck is... Whew. It's like... Yeah, this is just like Jeskai energy. Or like blue-white energy. So we eat all those. They Solitude the Construct tokens. And we actually get to get Mox Amber back. We can make them use the Spell Snare. We don't really care. That's fine. Because we can just dredge it back and do it again. They are drawing another Narset. So the Days Undoing is going to be annoying. Solitude's pretty annoying. But they are going to minus to get rid of Solitude. They find Tune the Narrative. The Fairy's annoying. We are just going to have to overwhelm them with Life from the Looms. But they're tapping out of Counterspell. They can just bounce the Construct. Play Mystic Gate. So they only have 2 Days Undoing in the deck. They shred us. We find a Mox Amber. We'll mill that with Loam. We'll Loam back these two. Play out Urza Saga. Cast Bauble. We will get Bauble back. They can have the land. That's fine. We'll see if they want to mill it. Stock up. Do we want stock up? Guess it could be fine. They find another land. We'll take stock up. Opal on top. They have another land on top. They plus. They have land. So they just have Counterspell something in hand. Hopefully. Oh, is it the other Narset? Yeah, other Narset. So they just have Counterspell in hand. They downtick. See what they find. Hopefully not Days Undoing. They do find Days Undoing. So they can cast it now if they want. Doesn't look like they're going to. We'll bauble. We know they have Counterspell in hand. Cancel. Another Ghost Quarter. Yeah, so we knew they were just going to upkeep Days Undoing, which is fine. Like, they draw 7, they reset their hand, sure. This is on top, so we do get to shred this. So now they have no more Days Undoings. We can make some constructs. Oh, we actually didn't attack. Oopsies. Yeah, we should have attacked Narset. That was a mistake. We got distracted. Oh, Archmage Charm. That can steal constructs, which is annoying as well. They plus into Fairy. They downtick Narset. They find Orm's Chant. Don't really care about that one. They find Hall, which can start killing us. They find Big Teferi. Oh, just hardcast Solitude. Yeah, that happens. Alright, we'll make some constructs. Again, they do have Archmage Charm to steal some if they want. I'm just gonna Needle Baby Teferi. Play Shredder. I don't want them to have Hall because that can kill us. Land is fine. I'll attack them down. They'll probably just chump here. Yeah, we desperately need to find some action. Do they want that Solitude? Probably. They do keep it on top. Wait, why does it go... Oh, oh man, I had the wrong stop up. I meant to stop at their upkeep and mill that. That's a mistake. Alright, well, yeah, I wanted to mill that Solitude so they couldn't just flash that in. We'll mill ourselves, stock up. I mean, I guess we'll take that, and, or do they have the Narset lock? I mean, Life from the Loam can put some... We're fine with Life from the Loam doing some stuff. Yeah, kind of annoying that we gave them Solitude. We'll attack them down. They'll Solitude one, block the other. There it is. Up to 33. They chump. They don't chump. They're trying to probably just Archmage Charm this then, I guess. I'll mill Narset. Spell Snare, whatever. Mill Solitude. Oof, pending. Just gonna shuffle that away. Pretty annoying. So they can pending the construct. Or they can pending this and bounce this if they want. Yeah, super tough matchup. I'm glad, I mean, it's crazy we've just been in it this long. So they were gonna Narset, do the thing. And then we can start dredging this. Just mill them a little bit. Teferi, Spell Snare. We can't really see what they're doing, but that 22 cards, maybe we get them that way. They're going to Archmage Charm, draw out, gain control of another Shredder. They mill Bridge, Baby Teferi. They bounce Shredder. I guess they would just want to counter it on the way down. I mean, we'll play Shredder out, they'll counter it, and then we can't play Life from the Loam, but I just wanted to... Doesn't hurt to try. We can get that extra artifact down. Just counter target spell. I don't know why they wouldn't let that resolve and then just steal it, though. That's the real question. Now they're milling us. Alright, we'll just let them do the thing. They get in for 3. Emry. Cast Life from the Loam. Just gonna have to beat through all these counter spells. Yeah, they keep milling us. Sure. They are the mill deck now, huh? The Lantern deck. Get back Life from the Loam. Does help them with the milling a little bit, but... Back Emry. Orm's Chant. Sure. They mill us. They mill us. What's funny is we have Academy Runes. I mean, I guess they have this. We can't cast any spells. I'm just going to hold this for now. They put Kahir to hand. Increase the clock. Attack for 4. Draw an island. They activate Gaia Reach. Play Life from the Loam. They fetch. They're down to 12 cards, which is pretty funny. They mill us. They mill us. I mean, every time they do that, they go down a card. Let's play Urza Saga and just pass. They bounce it, sure. Get for 7. Draw Surgical. Play Urza Saga again. What's still left in their deck? Got Rat this guy's out. Guess we'll just wait. They uptick Teferi. Alright, Big Teferi. Did we say Big Teferi before? Oh, it's a one of. Okay. That's why. Alright, let's just... Okay. Let's do some stuff. Let's see what's left in there, whatever. I'll just hit Counterspell. Go down to 1. They counter it. Play Ghost Quarter. Yeah, so even though we took Wrath Disguise, just the counters, we also didn't really see any of our creature suite, and they just kind of ended up beating us, even though we had Saga. I think if we had the right stop that one time and got rid of the Solitude, we would have been better off there. Unfortunately, it did not pan out like that. So against Blue-White Control, we want, let's see. So Soul Guides can be actually good against Days Undoing because it can get rid of everything so it doesn't shuffle back in. And Snaring Bridge seems pretty medium. It's only good, like, the only way that we need this is if we're losing. So, then they can just bounce it, they can pending it. Do we want Canonist? I don't know if that's worth it. Just like a 2-mana 2/2, and they're not often casting 2 non-artifact spells a turn anyway. Are they going to be bringing in Stony, though? I think we definitely bring in Ray of Revelation for Stony. I have Haywire Might for that as well. I like Surgicals for the Wraths. Yeah, I like 1 Mox. I'll try that. On the play. Alright, we'll keep this hand. It has Urza Saga, Sanctum, a nice Tamiyo start. Try to get that Karn advantage out. Hopefully they don't have pending for this. They also keep 7. We have to get lucky and get rid of the Wrath Disguise as usual. Kappa. I'll attack. Make a clue. See if this is just like Spell Snare. Oh, just F6. Okay. So we play all these out. They draw. They play Tune the Narrative. Do they want the Steam Vents? Like, I guess. Archmage Charm. I'll mill that. And there's Wrath Disguise. Definitely do not want them having that. Unfortunately, we don't draw a land, and I didn't want to mill. We'll attempt to mill them, see if they have something. They don't. Okay. So I guess we're just going to play Pithing Needle and Baby Teferi. I mean, they may already have Wrath in hand, so nothing's going to matter. Let's attack first. Because they want to Wrath X equals 1, which is most likely what they're going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 1 short. I'll just pass. They're going to shock this in and Wrath for 1. Oh, Narset. Okay, that's like best case scenario. They fine-tune the narrative. We didn't make any constructs, but it's okay. We'll float. I don't know what we want here. We could needle Narset. Alright, we'll needle Narset. Play land. Play out Kappa. I'm just gonna hold Haywire Might. We'll attack. Pretty sure they're not running any Supreme Verdicts. Oh wait, I didn't mean to tap Shredder. That's annoying. Alright, land on top. Yeah, like I thought I untapped this and tapped Pithing Needle, but Moto's been lagging so poorly. Alright, they just do nothing. What do they have? Orm's Chant? Kicked Orm's Chant, sure. Play land. I guess we'll just pass. They're gonna fetch this away. Rat Disguise. See if they keep it on top. They do. We're gonna mill it. So that makes them waste. Okay. We did know that they had to tune the narrative. I guess I mean, they're gonna use that regardless. We mill land, but we have to make sure they don't like guarantee draw that. Rest in peace. That's fine. That was one of the cards that we assumed they were gonna bring in. We do have Haywire Might if we actually care about that. I play the land, the fairy. So these are two. Both of these are locked out, which is nice. Crack a clue. We know it's the Kappa. We can't surgical. Damn, I was going to say we could surgical their Wraths now. I'll just attack them down. I guess we could have played this pre-combat for extra damage. That's fine. We play Hedge Maze. They keep it on top. I guess we'll wait for them to have like a draw spell if they truly want it. Move to combat. Do they have Orm's Chant? Doesn't look like they do. What is this? Can't be blocked, so like Solitude doesn't do it. They could pitch Solitude 1. Yeah. I don't know what the hell they were getting out of this. Alright, so I think we just run it back. Like, Kappa Cannoneer is amazing. Just have to draw those. We have the Needles with Saga and everything. So on the draw this time, though, so obviously a lot rougher. We're going to keep this hand. We have 2 lands. We have Kappa. Pithing Needle for Teferi or something. Lantern of Insight. Let's rock it. Tune the narrative. You think they'd want to see what's on top. Archmage Charm. We have Boseiju on top. Archmage Charm is annoying, but, like, not the worst. They shock that in. Draw that. I think we play Otawara. Probably put Otawara instead of Boseiju. Play Lantern. Play Shredder. Another Tune the Narrative. Narset. Let's just get rid of that for now. Okay, land on top. Pending's kind of annoying. They're going to shock this in and maybe steal. Oh, they have another Narset. Okay. They have Pithing Needle for that, but they also have Pending that they might find here. They do find Pending. We have Kappa, though. Play that out. Oh, actually, we should have just tapped Shredder and needled Narset. That was a mistake. That's my bad. I wanted to hold up Shredder just in case, but we could just needle Narset. Kind of looks like they have a Wrath anyway. Yeah. But mill ourselves. Yeah, so we lose Bauble Draw. Lose all of this. Oh, they did it for X equals 7. Wow, I didn't even see that. So they killed Kappa too. Oh, they do have a Supreme Verdict. Okay. Play Tamiyo. Play Pithing Needle. I mean, we'll just name... I mean, they have a prismatic ending, but we'll still name Fairy Time Raveler. Play at the land and pass. But they can probably needle... Okay, they needle that. Do they have the Teferi for bouncing Tamiyo too? They do. Alright, so they finally have everything. Another Kappa. Maybe we can like ramp into this. Yeah, we just have to dodge the Wraths, but it's pretty hard when they're drawing a bunch of cards. Yeah, Solitude. Yeah, they kind of just have it all. Little unfortunate. Plus into Fairy. So now they can just down tick on Kappa and pay for it if they really wanted to. Stock up. This will probably get countered. Maybe they don't even care. Archmage Charm. Yeah. Oh, they have Big Teferi on top. But yeah, this game is... This Wrath, just like... The game was over as soon as they cast Wrath. Which again, this deck is really weak too. We're drawing that. They can bounce that. Yeah. They can just bounce things and pay for the ward. Unfortunate. Alright, welcome to match 3. Finally on the play. And we'll keep this hand. We have a blue source for Emry, some 0 drops. Go Otawara, Bauble. Lead on a Haywire Might. Maybe you want to snipe something with Soul God Lantern. Stomping Ground untapped. Faithless Looting. There you go. We can snipe it with Soul God Lantern. Hopefully they put something juicy in the yard. Double Vengevine. Jeez. Okay, well, we're going to snag one of those. Mox Opal. Play land. Play Opal. Play Emry. And now we can kind of cycle Soul God Lantern if we want also. Find Lantern of Insight. That's about it. Double stock up. Not really what we want. Soul Guide. Eat a Vengevine. You can always crack this too if they get enough creatures to bring this back. Snagging Vengevine and Faithless Looting is nice. We can also cycle with Emry and do this. Burning Inquiry. Bridge is actually really good in this matchup. So it's a shame we're not going to get it down if... Okay, Surgical is something. I mean, Emry can get Bridge back also, so we don't really care. We have Surgical for Vengevine. Marauding Mako. So this is just Hollow One. And they concede. I guess they didn't find a land? Alright, so against Hollow One. Gemstone Caverns. I mean, the 3 Surgicals, Soul God Lantern's really nice already. Bridges are really nice. They're definitely going to have like Nature's Claims and stuff like that, but that's about it. I think we could change Cephalid Coliseum for Gemstones again. This is more of like a grindy card, I think. I also feel like they can't deal with Kappa. We can do 1 and 1 here. I don't mind getting rid of creatures because they're going to have like heavy removal. Maybe that's wrong. Alright, we'll try this. What are we pitching though? Gemstone Caverns. Pitching Shredder? Nah. Is it just Kappa? Yeah, let's just pitch Kappa. We have Surgical for Vengevines. If they try to go nuts, they're going to Looting again. Or Mako. Mako. That's like worst case scenario, I guess. Amber. Play everything out. Play Shredder. Alright, we'll pass. It's going to be rough, especially if they have like Lootings or Burning Inquiries. Actually, we should have just played out... Oh, never mind. They have the Street Wraith. I don't mind keeping this in hand in case they have Burning Inquiry because it doesn't work anyway. What is Foothills? The Goblin Lore? Faithless Looting. Yeah, so we desperately need a bridge. So they have Rootwalla, which is going to trigger Vengevine. Alright, so they trigger Blazing Rootwalla. That's not going to trigger Vengevine. That's going to trigger Vengevine. That's annoying. As you guys know from my previous videos, I hate this deck. It's all luck based, and I hate losing to it. So we're going to get rid of all the Vengevines here. Their hands, Leyline in the Void, Burning Inquiry. So unless we find a bridge here, we're probably dead because they're going to Burning Inquiry. They'll give us a shot to find it. Oh, they didn't do it. Why wouldn't they do that before combat? So weird. They just missed out on all this damage. So we just keep the same 2 cards. They find another Hollow One. Oh no, bridge or bust. Oh, I thought it was it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Damn. Alright. Maybe we'll keep better hands then. They did spin very well though. We don't care about Leyline of the Void anyway. I think you could bring in Ray of Revelation for that. It's annoying with Life From the Loam and Emry, but like, it's kind of whatever. Alright, on the play. This is a 1-lander with nothing going on. We're going to mulligan. I guess we're going to keep this. Put back. We just got to hope they don't have Leyline because then Emry sucks. I'm still going to put back Emry. Emry's good to dig for bridge, but I'm hoping that stock up does a good job. Probably should have just put Lantern back. I rolled that. Yeah, kind of regretting that. It does help turn on Opal, but so does Tamiyo. Maybe they'll just like Burning Inquiry. No, another Mox Opal. Let's attack. Play Lantern of Insight. Oh no, there's bridge. I mean, if they Inquiry, they're like we have a chance of getting it. So we're just gonna chill. There is a chance because I don't want to draw it. I'll draw it if they don't do anything Inquiry wise, and we won't have to crack the clue. Faithless Looting. Oh, Ancient Grudge. That's a good one. I keep the Ancient Grudge. Come on, Inquiry. Cycle. Street Wraith. Lightning Bolts. Okay. Yeah, we're looking pretty screwed here. So we're gonna draw the Ensnaring Bridge. We'll play it. They have, what's it called? so it's not going to matter. And what sucks is that they have Ancient Grudge, so they can do it twice. So they're going to Grudge, attack for whatever. They'll probably Grudge and then Inquiry. Play Foothills, Leyland on top. Yeah, there's Grudge. This is when you need like Academy Runes or just like Welding Jar. Burning Inquiry. Get rid of Saga, Tamiyo, and Opal. Hit for 7. Yeah, we're just like not drawing well at all. No lands. I mean, I guess we just stock up. Take Tamiyo. Maybe just take these two and play this. If we took Tamiyo land, we could play Mox Opal. I'm just going to hold Opal for now. And then we'll just pass. If we can get Kappa down, maybe we have a chance. But this is just going to grow way too large. I think we're just dead actually right now. It doesn't even matter. God, I hate this deck. They literally did nothing and just won. Yeah, they just flashback looting. Alright, alright. Alright, on the play for game 3. I may have been muted that whole match. We'll see when we check the tapes, but we kept this hand. We have Sanctum, Saga, and all of this. We're up against Oculus. They start with a Swamp into Thoughtseize. Are we assuming that they have Harbinger? They take Ensnaring Bridge, which makes sense. Find Tamiyo. We'll play Saga out. We'll play Tamiyo. Just pass the turn. I mean, hopefully they don't have like Thoughtseize push into Harbinger. That's probably like worst case scenario. Would love to draw land. They have Frog. They do have Frog. We do not draw land, unfortunately. Just gonna catch a break here, man. We'll attack. See if they want to discard cards and give a flying. Maybe they're afraid they don't want to trade. Okay, luckily they don't block. Fortunately, we didn't draw land, so we have to crack a clue. We can't make any constructs. Assuming they're just gonna go Harbinger next turn anyway, we're gonna lose our Saga. Jesus, dude. Yeah, this league was just, it's just not good. I don't know. I hope you guys are feeling my pain here. Alright, they get him for 1. They Thought Scour. Hit only lands, which is nice. We draw Mox Amber. We're going to float the mana. They missed on a land drop somehow. I guess we get Lantern. Ether Thought Scour. Play Mox Amber. How much does this cost? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not enough. If we could use the floating mana, that'd be nice. Guess we'll cast Stock Up. They force it. We'll go green. Cast Mox Opal. Cast Life From the Loam. Target Saga. So I'd rather them force that than Life From the Loam. Now we get to play out our land. We'll attack. Trying to think if we want to pop the Soul Guide Lantern now. I think I want to. Just pass. Maybe we do it at their upkeep, but I don't think they have a play anyway. They do find the white source, so they can Pest control, which it looks like that's what they have. Yeah. It's crazy how like one card can just solo an entire deck. They get him for 1. Try to rebuild. In reality, we could scoop and it's like fine, but we'll take like a couple draw steps. Play another Saga. They play Marsh Flats. Oh my gosh. Okay. Never beating this. Alright, so that was Lantern Control featuring Tamiyo, Emry, and Stock Up. So overall, just based on that league, I thought this deck was pretty awful. I know the games didn't go that well, so it's kind of unfair to say the deck's not good. But also those games were just, oof. It is difficult to judge this build, also because the matchups that we had were really difficult for this deck. Blue-white control with Planeswalkers, exiling effects. Urza midrange, same thing. And then in our other losses, the games just didn't work out. So trying to speak on a positive note, I do like that there were many angles of attack. You had Tamiyo, Emry, Recursion, Life From the Loam with Urza Saga and Ghost Quarter. We kind of got to do a little bit of all of that during that league, but it just didn't feel that powerful. I know this version's only running 17 lands because we have 7 Mox effects, but 17 lands felt way too low. We mulliganed a lot, we got land screwed a lot, and it just didn't work out. Life From the Loam is supposed to help with that, but only having 2 of them, not really seeing them too often, and they're just really slow in the meta right now. Even Stock Up didn't feel that good. It just felt like taking a turn off to cast this at sorcery speed. For how good it is in other decks, I really didn't care for it in this deck. I'd say the best part about this deck was the 3 Kappa Cannoneer in the sideboard. Trying to dodge Wrath Disguise and pivoting to Kappa Cannoneer was pretty much the only way we won our games. So moving forward, I do prefer the more traditional Lantern builds. I really missed Hand Disruption. Not being able to Thoughtseize away a Wrath or Pest Control was just lights out. But that'll do it for me. Thank you so much for watching this Lantern video. We definitely plan on playing more Lantern, maybe experimenting with different versions. It's never bad to mix things up and try different things like this, but this version just did not do it for me. So if you want to see more Lantern content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Peace.